Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we are in Louisville, Kentucky, getting ready for the matchup tonight with Bellarmine over at Knights Hall. And joining us is our women's coach, Collin Lanam. And Collin, first off, over to break, number one, a great victory on the road against a Division II foe that we haven't, a Division I foe that we haven't had a chance to talk about. And then go up to Ferris State. Not the result you wanted, but obviously some good positives came out of that result up at Ferris.
Yeah, IPFW was a great game for us. The girls had a lot of confidence in that game and just played like we know we're capable of. Ferris was kind of the flip side. Had some moments that were good, but it was a tough road trip on the bus. Really no excuse. There was some adversity that we just needed to deal with, and we didn't. And so hopefully that's a learning experience for us going forward. We've got a veteran group, so we've got to show some maturity and just kind of grow through those pains.
You talk about just the team meshing and doing some great things. And, we've talked about Kayla earlier this year. She has just continued to be very stable and that steadying force on the floor for you guys.
Yeah, Kayla's been great. She's really kind of come into her own personality this year. Coming in when she did it last year and really just kind of being thrown to the wolves, so to speak, in terms of, she just kind of had to adapt to what we were doing in the time of her transfer and everything. And so this year she's finally, able to learn things as opposed to just trying to have to figure them out. And so that's really shown in her production, and she's done a really good job. She still has a lot of upside to her as well. I mean, she's just scratching her potential right now, scratching the surface of that. And so, she continues to work, grow, stay coachable, and just be very aggressive with what she's doing. She'll have a great career here.
And I think the other person we have to talk about, and it's finally good to get her on the floor finally, Adrienne Horn, with the transfer and everything, eligible at the end of semester. It's good to see her starting to get acclimated and get some minutes and put herself into the mix in your rotation.
Yeah, Adrienne's always been there with us off the floor. I mean, her personality is very bright and outgoing, and so she's always been around, always been great in practice, and just kind of the relationships that she's developed with the team has been good. I mean, she's been with us since last December, so she's been here with us for a year, so it's nothing new. It is great to get her on the floor and see her, in uniform and getting up and down the floor. Still trying to fight through some things right now, and so we're working on that and trying to get her just kind of back into position to stay productive for us.
Okay, just probably our worst road trip of the year, other than going to Ferris State. We're here in Louisville. We play Bellarmine tonight, and then we turn around and go to Quincy for Saturday. Talk about the trip and talk about Bellarmine, what you guys have seen on film. Obviously, they got a great guard in Merriweather.
Yeah, fortunately for us, it's during a break. So, we really have no excuses to use in terms of the travel, and we really shouldn't anyways. We're very blessed geographically in terms of where we're at in St. Louis for all of our trips. So, yeah, this is a longer trip, but it's not that bad. So, we're not going to use that as any sort of excuse going into it. We're attacking this as a business trip, and we're coming over here to Louisville to walk away with a win. Bellarmine's a great team. Chance is doing an awesome job over there as usual, very aggressive. They're doing a lot of different things defensively this year, opening the floor up for Merriweather, who's, I think she's second or third in the conference in scoring right now. So we know that she's a big-time threat. They've got great post play. Beth Bowers just had a great game the other night against Ashland, so we've got to be prepared for her. With having a great game against the number one team in the country, your confidence is going to go through the roof. So, it's not just a one-man show over there. We've got to be prepared at all levels, and I think we've done a good job this week in being prepared. Our team defense is doing well. Our rotations have been good this week in practice, so we just need to carry that over tonight in the game.
And then after tonight, we head up to Quincy, and I know your mantra, we look at what's in front of us right now, but just real quick thought on Quincy, what we'll see on Saturday.
I'm going to be dead honest with you. I haven't watched a minute of Quincy. Everything that I've been doing has been, what have we done in the past and what is Bellarmine going to be doing tonight? So that's really what all my focus has been. Jenny's always got those girls playing hard, and they've always got a few kids that are just kind of wild cards that may pop up and do big things for them. And I know they've got some hustlers and workers on the floor. They also had a really good game against IPFW. Got to watch a little bit of that during that scouting time. Had IPFW down literally till the last second shot that they hit for IPFW to win that game. So I know they're competitive. I know they're going to come in wanting this win. With the changes in the GLVC tournament and seeding, every game is a must-win at this point. So I know that they're going to be coming in and knowing that they have to get that win for themselves.
Awesome stuff, Collin. Good luck tonight at Bellarmine, and we'll talk to you up in Quincy.
Sounds great. We'll see you then.
Collin Lanam joins us here. Now we'll have the audio broadcast of the game tonight from Knights Hall here in Louisville. It's a 4:45 start back in St. Louis and in the Midwest, 5:45 here in the Eastern time zone, and then we'll have everything for you from Quincy on Saturday starting at 1 o'clock. If you can't follow along online, you can follow us on Twitter at Maryville Saints. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision as we're live in Louisville, Kentucky. And as always, go Saints.